Yeah, after today, I don't know if it's gonna go so well.
It's gonna go great. It's gonna go great. We
Yep.
got the smoke. We got the smoke. Cheers to
Cheers.
another edition of Table
Oh,
Talk. I
Oh,
am Mo Lightning. To my immediate left is the lovely Lindsay. Lindsay, how you doing?
hello. Doing great. Doing great. I'm excited. So
And then
excited
to
about
her
today.
left, the
Woo.
WWE Hall of Famer. He is Devon. Devon, how are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing good. And you know what? I'm not even going to wait to introduce. All I'm going to say is the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions are here. And all I got to say is, dog, we want the smoke. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
please welcome our guests this week, the Street Profits.
Woo. Woo. I'm
Woo!
here.
hold on.
Now,
Did my man's just testify or what right there?
oh, wait, hold on. I didn't testify fully because I'm going to say this. We have the longest reigning Raw WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits.
Whoa!
Now
Okay.
that's testifying, my brother.
Whoa!
Ah!
Hallelujah!
Let's go.
So how's that feel? We'll start right with that. How's that feel? Longest reigning Raw Tag Team Champions.
I mean, it feels great.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, you saying that puts it in the word of the day right there. Success, baby.
right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Success. Longest reigning, that means you successful. We Street Profits, we bringing the success, baby. We bringing the smoke and success, dog. That's how we roll.
Well, the greatest thing about you two is that you've been on the road since leaving NXT, coming up to the main roster. It's been an absolute pleasure, working with you guys and seeing the magic that you do when you're in that ring. And it's just, again, been an honor and a pleasure to be able not only to work with you guys, but to see you at your best. Let me ask you this. What's the difference, if there is any difference, from you guys being from NXT to the main roster on Monday Night Raw? Or is there a difference? How you tell me?
That's a really good question. That's a really good question.
Yeah.
I would say for us, it's always been like absolutely the same. And the reason why I say that is because like me and Docs always has the mentality of like this may be the last chance we get to do this. This may be the last chance that anybody can see us. So let's like go out there and make sure like every night is like the last night. I think that's just like our whole mentality been like the whole time. So to us, it kind of like feels pretty much the same, same mentality, same like let's do this. Let's this do or die, pretty
Right.
much. Like especially like at the time of where the world is right now. So it's like we feel like not only is like that's like you say like a responsibility, it's a blessing that we able to like give this type of like energy at this time. So that's just been our mentality like since day one.
And then, like, not only that, like, it also helped that, I mean, majority of the people on the roster up there now on Raw and SmackDown were with us at NXT as well. So, like, it was kind of like leaving one home and going to the next home. Like,
Yeah.
oh, nothing's ever really changed. We've always been boys. And, like, it was just like, oh, hey, y'all finally here? Hey, what's good, fam? Let's do work. All right,
Exactly. It's like going to CVS or going right next door to Walgreens. It's like
Right.
it's like really like not really much of a difference.
Although the way you were introduced is a little bit different than a lot of other tag teams. The way you guys got to intro segments and hype up main events and whatnot, I wouldn't have expected that to work so well. But every time you guys came on camera, I wanted to see what you guys were going to say next, so it worked for you.
Oh wow!
Oh, thank you.
They got us blushing on here, dogs. I don't even know
Hey,
what to say, man.
Dog. Shoot, man.
Yeah, what we supposed to say? Like,
Hey,
no,
hey, man.
it's
We'll
just
go
cool.
through your head.
Like,
So when WWE says, hey, you're going to intro and you're going to hype up other matches, not your own, you're going to hype up other matches, did you feel that to be a challenge? Did you feel dejected that, hey, we want to do something?
right. So
No.
like every night we wanted to make every single like segment different. And like I remember like from us working with Booker T, Ric Flair, like every single segment like to us has been like pretty much our favorite because like we try to make every single one different. Like, whether it's like I said, like if it's hyping up this match or doing this match or having this call, just like having it different. And like for us, that was a challenge in itself. So like I mean, it's like pin tail on the donkey. Let's do this thing.
I mean,
Let's see how this one gonna turn out this time.
and then not only that, man, you gotta also think about it too. Like they were like, "Hey, we just want y'all to be y'all. Talk a lot of smack, do
Right.
what y'all do." So like, I mean, we already do that outside anyway. So it was a lot. Like it was really easy to step into that role and just stand there and talk and then we got to get like different layers of how we are. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, like there was last year at SummerSlam, I was a little dehydrated from partying with Ric Flair too much, and y'all called me Chuck Water.
We had the Raw reunion when they had a
Right.
little bit,
Yeah, when I ran into RVD and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Even the Monday after the weekend update, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. It was just a chance for us to show like we had different layers to us. Yeah, we could be funny, we could be goofy. There's times we could be serious.
Right.
Drinking milk with Kurt Angle, you know what I'm saying? And like uh but yeah, like all that stuff was just fun, man. Like as soon as they told us we were doing all that, I was like, hey, let's have some fun, fam.
Yeah.
Turn up.
And some of the things about what you said earlier about them letting you be you, and it's kind of ironic you say that because a lot of guys coming into the main roster, they don't usually give them that freedom to be able to be themselves. Is always something where they feel that the character should be a certain way. But you guys coming from NXT actually got the privilege to be able to be you, and you were able to shine and showcase that. Because again, some people coming from NXT shine in NXT, but when they come up to the main roster, it's kind of difficult. How do you feel that transition was for you coming up and being able to do your own thing? How did you feel about that?
I feel like for me personally, I feel like if it was any other way, I'm not sure if it would have worked. Cause like I said, me and Docs pretty much like even when we formed a tag team, like they came to us with the idea the tag team got formed, but me and Docs already like knew each other before then. So like for us to be, I think the only way I've known since us being tag team is just us being us. So like for us to get that that pretty much that freedom, I think that's what really like gave us like the edge and like really helped us just because us naturally just being us all the time. So
and and then like not only that, like there would be even times where I remember NXT, there would be sometimes where we would like try to be like like I don't know, not ourselves, I guess, and people could
right,
tell right off the back, and they were like,
right,
yo, what was that? Like I
right,
was like, Docs, I know you don't say those. Like, I know you don't do stuff like that for real.
right,
Like, what you doing? Tez, what are you
Yep.
doing, bro? Come on, man. You usually screaming. Why you talking so mild tone right now? What's going on?
right,
Like, we need y'all to be y'all 100%, 1000%, 100 on 10 each and every time y'all are on camera. We don't care. Like, we know how y'all are outside of here. So we
right.
need y'all to be that times 1,000 when the red light's on each and every time.
Yep, and I think that's one of the things that I think the company is starting to realize because again, people coming in from all the other organizations or like I said, even NXT, sometimes they don't allow them to be themselves. But you guys are just a proven fact that it does work. If you had success somewhere else with it, then let them bring it to the forefront on the biggest stage of them all, which is the WWE. And once you can do that with that rocket behind you, there's no stopping you. And it's clearly that the WWF not only let you do that, but believe in you and believe and know that you're able to take that rocket and just go all the way with it. And again, that's a feat in itself. And that's something that I think you two both should be proud of because you definitely showed them that you are here to play.
Yes,
You know,
yes. I mean, like I said, the game ain't over till clock hit zero. So
Now,
for me, it's gonna be in about another 2 minutes because I'm getting.
Hold on, wait a minute. Before you ask that question, Mo, I got to leave the podcast early. I have to make myself available in Orlando, and yeah, I'm probably going to visit somebody and try to be there in 2 minutes. I live
Oh,
45 minutes away, but I'm gonna try to
Mm.
make it in one.
Okay.
All
Just
right,
saying.
all right.
Oh,
I see
word.
what
Just
you're
Okay.
saying.
saying. I see
Okay.
what
Just
you're
saying.
saying.
Okay.
I see what you're
Just
Okay.
saying.
saying. I see what you're
Okay.
Look,
saying.
Hey, that's some
D-
time travel, dog.
I see.
brother, Devon's here, and you filling the rest.
Now we got people streaming us on Facebook, Twitch, and on YouTube. WWE Fan 04 wants to know, what do you think? Street Profits versus the Usos, maybe Bianca in one corner, Naomi in another. What do you think?
Wow.
Sure, let's might as well make it a six person independent in the gender match at that point. If it's gonna be in the corner, might as well just make it 3-on-3.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh,
Three
we
on
love
three.
to have fun with the Usos, man.
Yeah, Usos. Yeah, that'd be that. I think that'd be nice. That's something that we've always like talked about and like thought about. So that when that happens, like that'd be nice. So yeah, that we think that'd be nice, real nice, real nice, real nice.
I think a lot of the fans are waiting for that because, again, you got two teams such as yourself about to go at it. Then you add into the mix Bianca and Naomi, and that forget about it. That will get people to tune in real quick
Oh yeah,
because we
Yeah.
know those two can go. And
yes.
to actually have one in your corner, one in their corner, and when the smoke clears, and everybody's down and
Unintended.
out.
Unintended.
No point intended, and then to have these two, my God, it's definitely a setup for a 6-man and woman
Yeah,
intergender match.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Fire
Now,
away.
Brian wants to know, who would your dream match be against?
Ooh.
And then we'll start. I'm going to put Dawkins. We're going to put you on the spot. Who's your dream opportunity?
Man, that's a tough one.
It is.
There's
It
a
is.
lot. There's a
It's
lot.
so many, so many.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely have to say the Dudley boys because I
Yes,
just want to be
yes,
in a tables match.
yes.
With
I
Bubba
would
and
agree.
Spike. I
I
get
would
it.
agree.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely that. I mean, I got to go with, obviously, I have to say APA because I always wanted to be in a bar fight.
Nice.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
agree.
I saw, and it's funny because like I just saw that, Devon. You guys rolled through with the table
Yeah,
against APA at the bar. Y'all
at
said,
the
"Hey,
bar.
what's good?" Freaking y'all. Hey, I just want to have one of those matches just one time, just like in a bar, just going nuts. Then we get back to have a couple of drinks after, and everybody's cool. But definitely, y'all, APA. We definitely got to throw New Day in there just because,
Mhm.
like, those are our boys. We've been cool forever. And we got a lot of love for those guys. Harlem Heat, Usos, we just mentioned. And yeah, woo.
Well,
There's a lot.
I can tell you what. If you're having a bar fight with the APA, the one thing I will say is that you know how a lot of times when we're getting ready to shoot those things, and we're waiting, and waiting. Sometimes they tell you it'll start at 5, and then you won't start until 6. Well, with the Dudleys and APA being in that bar, we didn't mind if they were late.
Right. Hey, that's one of those times, right?
Yeah, listen, but the worst thing you could do is leave the Dudleys and APA in a bar waiting to shoot for an hour because the guy, I can guarantee you, the bartender will run out of alcohol.
See, man, I'm trying to get like that, bro. I'm trying to get on that level. I'm like, hey, hold on, y'all saying when? Hey, no, go ahead, and take your time, dog. Hey, we good, we
Take
chilling.
your time. Take your time.
Exactly. Montez, what about you? Who would you be your dream match?
He said pretty much all of them, and then I would have to add on to there as well, the Hardy Boys, just because like you guys like start like pretty much that whole TLC that pretty much transcended, and still to this day everybody still like pulls like moments and spots from. Definitely got to add the Hardy Boys as well to there. Definitely say the Rockers, just because I always wanted to work with Shawn Michaels in a tag team situation. So definitely add those two. But yeah, like pretty much all those tag teams. And like it's pretty much anybody now too as well, just to get a chance to like, create some different like scenarios and magic with different types and styles and people, So yeah.
Okay, good.
I gotcha. Congratulations is in order to Mr. Dawkins.
There you go, son. Right there.
Recent addition to the family, right?
Oh
There you
yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Hold on,
Yeah.
here you go.
Okay.
there you go.
Here's to you. Here's to you.
Thank you.
Well-
Thank you.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you. Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? He's been around 2 months now. Today marks his 2-month
Nice.
birthday since he's been
So you got
born.
the hang of it? You got the hang
Oh
of it
yeah.
now?
Have you gotten the hang of it yet?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm very, very proud about my stat that I've still not been peed on yet.
Oh, it's coming.
And
It's coming.
and I've actually
For
changed
sure.
diapers though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I changed one diaper a week and then, but nah, I haven't been peed on yet. I am going for the record to never get peed on
Okay.
while changing diapers ever. It ain't happening.
If that's the
Gotta keep
case,
us
then you better
updated
let your wife change the diapers because it's gonna happen.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna let you know that right now. Hell,
It's gonna happen.
I got pooped on. I'm just gonna let you know that right now.
Yeah.
And I tell the twins all the time, you pooped on me.
Hey, hold on, Devon, but let me ask you this though. You know what I'm saying? Did you go through 2-a-days? You know what I'm saying? Extensive training camps for these moments right here?
Yeah, I did. I'm not gonna lie. It was something that you can only you can't even imagine unless you're a parent. And I don't think that's just males. I think that's females as well, just as much. Because remember, they're the ones carrying it, and they're the ones actually bringing it into the world. So I think they are really prepared for that more than we are. We're just tagging along, making sure that everything is copacetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Just make sure you stay in line.
Yeah, make sure he don't get out of line, and make sure the day that father and son conference. I told you, my twins are 25 years old, and I still tell them I got that bat at the end of the bed. So you get out of line, I'm gonna go for the kneecap first. Kneecap, damn.
You gonna go Barry Bonds on him?
You think I won't? Shoot.
I'm like, hey, come here, son. I got a mat out back. Let's have a little quick wrestling match real quick.
Let's have it. Hey, I got some tables with your name on it. Don't play.
Little Fisher Price breakaway tables. Or...
Exactly. Well, listen, those, believe it or not, those hurt the worst because those
They
are plastic.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they do.
I can see that.
They do.
Yeah. People ask me all the time, what was the hardest, a steel chair or the plastic chairs? And I would tell them the plastic chairs hurt, especially when you got it to the back. At least with the steel chair, you would feel the pressure of the steel hitting your back. But there's nothing like having a plastic chair hit you in the back and the smacking of it against your skin. It's just like getting a whooping from your daddy. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I got flashbacks like you wouldn't believe. Let me tell you, love you, Dad.
So what do you think would be worse than thumbtacks or Legos?
Ooh, I'm gonna listen. I don't know about you two, but I'm gonna say Legos.
I can see Legos being a hard fall.
I would say, I would definitely say Legos, because Legos, like thumbtacks, it's just like one direction. Legos, they gonna have them sideways.
Yeah, they be funky, dog.
They hurt all over the place. They just
different sizes of them. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There. Absolutely. Noel wants to know, what's your favorite feud in WWE so far?
Hello, Noel.
What's going on, Noel?
What up? Man, that's our favorite feud. Man, I gotta say, with our Viking Raider brothers.
Viking Raiders, yep.
Our Viking Prophets. Come on, man. I mean, we had beef at first, and then we ended up fighting ninjas together. So I think that bond is that bond is solidified.
You say ninjas, you add the ninjas. That's it. The ninjas,
right?
And you know what the funny part about it is, I had that match, and I remember walking in, and both of y'all were like, "I can't wait to tell Devon that we got some ninjas involved in our match." The look on my face was priceless. Y'all both were cracking up. I said, "We got what?"
We got ninjas.
Ninjas, dog.
I said, "What? Are you serious?" I mean, you're talking real ninjas.
Real ninjas.
Yeah, that's exactly what
real
said.
Ninjas.
Oh yeah, ninjas. And now look at them. You got ninjas flying all around Raw now. Now we got the freaking ninjas with them Foot Clangers out here running around, dog.
These ninjas everywhere.
Really, the only thing you're missing at this point would be pirates. I mean, you got the Vikings, you got the ninjas. You just need pirates at this point.
Mo, do me a
very
favor.
true.
Don't give Vince McMahon any ideas because if anything, if he hears any
Come on,
inkling
Paul
about,
Burchill. Come on back to him.
oh God no,
I was
God
thinking about
no.
that. Paul Burchill. Yeah, Paul Burchill. Yeah, bring him back. You know, bring back the Spanish. Didn't he used to do the Spanish fly off the top too?
He did.
Sure did.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, I remember seeing that going like, God damn, flying pirate.
Now tell me, guys. Now we all know you guys, in NXT to the main roster. Who trained you? Where did it come from? What was your love? How did you fall in love with wrestling? Where did it all begin for both of you?
So for me, I got recruited by Jerry Briscoe in 2000. Believe it was 2011, if I'm not mistaken. So like he recruited me. He was at a wrestling tournament recruiting, and I remember my coaches we're getting ready to because we were at a dual tournament. So like we're kind of getting ready and getting ready to wrestle. And one of my coaches was like, "Hey, Vince McMahon's right hand man is here, Jerry Briscoe." And like I didn't know much about wrestling at that time. I knew who Vince McMahon was. Like I knew that name, but like them saying his right hand man is just randomly in freaking Iowa, just here to watch a wrestling tournament. I'm just like, yeah, all right, bro, whatever, man. Like, all right, I got to get ready for this match. But like, they keep messing with me, and like our coaches were jokesters too. Like, Coach Tado, Coach Kelly, if you guys are watching, yo. But no, like they joke around a lot. They play tricks like that so much. So like, I'm like, all right, man, whatever, dog. So we go out there, handle my business. Freaking, I'm done. Freaking, got a little rest break, and then here comes Jerry Briscoe. Sure enough, like, hey, how you doing? Jerry Briscoe. I'm like, huh? Oh, y'all were in line. Oh, okay. So like, we talked for a minute, and like at that point in time, I'm like, oh, okay, this seems cool. And then like as time went on, I remember Tado and Kelly were asking me if I really want to do this, and I was like, yeah, I'd give it a shot. And so like ended up getting me a tryout. And I remember because like Devon, you've seen me. Like I'm always in house shoes and sweatpants and stuff.
Yep, sure
So
enough.
like I'm very relaxed. Like I have to be relaxed. I can't be like dressed to the T like real tight because it just like throws me off my pattern. So like I remember like everybody in our tryout that day, when I showed up, everybody's like in suits and stuff, and here comes old me, freaking house shoes, sweatpants, just chilling. Just like, oh snap, like maybe I underdressed for this, I guess. I was supposed to dress for this. And like luckily I didn't because like I got to be me. Like I was me that day. And so like I ended up getting the job, I ended up getting hired and all that stuff. So when I came down, Norman Smiley was my very first coach.
Okay.
He was the one that was always like he had me under his wing and he was helping me out. He gradually like got me along and stuff. I was also with Robbie Brookside as well. Ricky Steamboat was the coach for like 6 months, and like right before we moved to Orlando. Then he was gone after, like he stopped coaching after that. But like guys like him, Billy Gunn was another guy, coach that was there. He was the one that got me out of my shell. Cause like I used to go into practice, like I'll get the moves down, Norman to help me with my moves and stuff. But he would always say like, I'm just like, all right, you're doing the moves, but like you're good, but can we see like facial expression? Cause like I'm so used to being stone faced. So like I'm not used to making facial expressions and stuff. And then I remember Billy Gunn coming in. He was like, hey man, so quick question. Like, you plan on having fun while doing this? Like freaking so like but yeah, so then like that's all happening, and freaking finally I started to like lighten up and stuff like that. So like then Billy and Norman knew how to get under my skin. They knew I was an Ohio State fan. They know I'm a LeBron fan. So they were getting under me, talking smack about that. And then like once again, like once they started doing that and I started opening up a little bit more, I just started having fun ever since. And I mean, now I talk a lot of smack because of them. And then also Scotty, obviously, he played a heavy part in the Street Profits when we became a tag team. So like, and he was another one that was like, keep doing what you're doing. You got to have fun while doing this. You got to have fun. Don't make it too serious. Like, your characters, you have fun. Y'all handle business once y'all get in the ring. But please, like, the one important thing that was always taught from all of the coaches that I've ever had here is have fun no matter what. Just always have fun. And that's when once I started to have fun, that's when my love for here started to like get better and better and better and better. Now I'm just like having a blast, fam.
Very good. What about you, Montez?
So I got hired in 2015 on my second tryout because I actually had a tryout in 2013. But I got hired in the 2015 tryout, and me and pretty much no wrestling experience, no independent wrestling or anything. But I did watch it my whole life. I started watching it when I was like around like 9 years old, and I remember the first person I saw was the Godfather, and I was like, man, he cool. And then from there, it just took off. I was like, man, he cool. But 2015 got hired, and Robbie Brookside was my first coach because when you first go into Performance Center, he's like the introductory coach, especially for individuals who had no wrestling experience. And Robbie Brookside helped me out a lot with like just the basic fundamentals of just how to move and where to put your feet and how to take correct like bumps and protect yourself. Also, Norman Smiley, I was under Norman for a very long time as well. And then at that point, because I wasn't at the PC very long, that's when me and Dawkins got paired up. So ever since then, we pretty much been in the same classes, going through the same coaches, getting the same like wisdom. And the Performance Center is crazy too, because like when they say like it's a wealth of knowledge, it really is. It's like if you combine like everybody's like years combined of knowledge and wrestling experience, it's at least like because you got to think Shawn Michaels was there one like at the height before we went to Monday Night Raw. Shawn Michaels, we had Matt Bloom, Terry Taylor, Scott Garland, you got Norman Smiley, Robbie Brookside. You combine all them years just right there, that's over almost 150, 200 years of wrestling experience. So it's just like, just for us to like, sometimes it did get overwhelming of just so much knowledge being like dished out to you. So you got to kind of like pick and choose like what works best for you, because all the knowledge is perfect. You know, you just have to like weave through it and pick out which best works for you. And that's what's pretty much got us here to this point now.
Well, one of the greatest things I like to always say is that when you have people that are knowledgeable in the business, whether it be pro wrestling, basketball, football, or what have you, and the young guy can come around to the older guy and ask about that knowledge and actually want to learn, that's one of the greatest gifts of all time, especially when the old timer wants to give that advice. And it's definitely proven in and out of the ring, the way you two handle yourself, that you took that knowledge and you ran for that touchdown. You took that ball and ran all the way into the end zone, and you keep running into the end zone. And, you know, again, I can't begin enough to say, you know, how it's an honor and a pleasure to be able to watch you guys perform in that ring. And, you know, I'm going to beat Mo and Lindsay to this because they will practically sit here and say, how long do you think before it'll take Devon to come back into wrestling? And I tell them all the time, it's not happening. I love watching you guys go at it back and forth because it's a lot easier on my body. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. I've watched you guys with Andrade and Garza, and you guys have come back to that curtain, and I said, good God, how much money do you owe each other? Because y'all whooping each other's ass. I know when Vince says he wants to see that aggressiveness and all that, but y'all taking it to a next level. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all beat the hell out of each other. I was just glad to produce it and not be a part of it.
Oh man, we got to get physical with Andrade and Garza every once in a while, man. We go way back with them boys.
Yeah, I know me personally, we actually prefer it that way too, because like you get more like when you can actually like feel like how like, you know, what's really going on, and like the intensity of everything is going on in the ring. You really know like how somebody feel when they lay it in. You like, oh, okay, all right, we there today. That's what we on. All right, you know.
And if you ain't ready for it, it's gonna wake you up.
Oh yeah, it wake you up.
We gonna wake you up. You ain't sleeping with us, dog.
Yeah.
No, and it's funny because every time, you guys go at it, Vince goes, "Yes, that's what I like. Good God, that's what I like." And I'm like, "Thank God."
Yeah,
Now,
but it's
before we let
like
you go, I actually I wanted to give you guys some time to warm up because I actually want to see your knowledge of the smoke, and not your smoke, but pop culture smoke. So I got a series of questions here to see if you guys are familiar with other smokes other than your own. So I start with this
So
one
you
here.
saying, are we familiar with different strands? That's what you're saying?
Well, maybe that too. That's a whole nother show right there.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll start with what I think is an easy one. What video game fighting franchise has a character called Smoke?
That is
Video game fighting for called Smoke. Mortal Kombat, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Good.
He's the black and gray one that looks like Scorpion and
Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
yeah, he's the black and gray version. All right, what Smokey Bear's catchphrase?
Only you can prevent forest fires.
That is
Funny
correct.
'cause we were just
Good job.
talking about that earlier today.
We were just talking about Smokey the Bear earlier.
Nice.
That's what
It's topical right now, unfortunately. There was a 70s show, Smokey and the Bandit, starred Sally Field and which late actor?
And which what actor?
Late actor.
Late.
Oh, like Leight?
No,
Well, no,
Like,
late.
passed away.
Late, like he
Oh,
passed away.
late. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, late. I thought you said light. My fault. I was like, oh man.
That 70s
Got
show,
his
Sally
accent.
Field. I'm not going to say John Ritter.
Mhm.
No, it's not John Ritter. But I know it's around that time period. Let's see here.
Ooh.
Docs, if you start throwing some names out, I might even get in familiar ballpark, if you know what I mean. Sally
Said that
Field.
70s show?
That 70s show.
Well, it was a show from the 70s.
Oh, it's from the 70s.
Oh, it was from the same. I thought you were saying
Smokey and the
that
Bandit.
70s show.
Smokey and the Bandit.
Oh,
Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, okay.
okay.
Ooh.
Smokey
Yeah,
and
that
the-
might be a hard one, dog. I don't think I got that one.
I'm sorry.
Bebop?
We'll have to-
Burt Reynolds.
Yep.
Oh,
Burt
Okay.
Reynolds, Smokey and the Bandit.
007? No.
All right. The Man in Black or the Smoke Monster was the main antagonist in which former long-running ABC TV series?
Wow.
Lindsay, you actually look like you know this one.
I think I do.
Again?
All right, so the Man in Black or the Smoke Monster, the main villain of which former long-running ABC TV series?
Maybe I don't know.
You got me on that one.
Wow, ABC TV series.
Longest running. When was
Is
the
it
show?
is it General Hospital?
No, not the longest running,
Good
just
guess.
long running. I think it was like 7 or 8 seasons.
What year are we
This is a
talking?
It was in the 2000s.
this is a soap opera?
No, just
Oh,
just a TV series on ABC.
TV series on ABC. Men in
I think
Black.
the main character name was Jack, the guy that was from Party of Five.
Ooh.
I was right.
Oh, so she do know it. She
She knows it. She ain't gonna say nothing though. She gonna drink. She gonna drink what's in her red cup. She ain't gonna say nothing.
I mean, I can answer if you want me to. You guys go ahead.
Okay, can we use the lifeline?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to use our lifeline.
Okay. I'm the lifeline?
Yeah,
Lost.
it is
Lost.
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 Oh.
Oh man. Wow.
Now see, I've
Oh,
seen the
oh,
show.
quick-
I've
quick-
seen the
quick
show. A few
side
episodes.
question of Lost. How did you feel about the pretty much revealing of the end of the series about how it was,
Yeah.
How did-
I
How
actually
did you feel
didn't
about it?
finish the series.
Yeah, I only seen like 2 episodes of it.
Yeah. I
Well, I saw a few. I saw more than a few. I saw practically almost the whole season except for the reveal. But I
Right.
heard about the reveal and was
Right.
extremely disappointed.
right.
Was extremely
That's why I was
disappointed.
asking him, how did he feel about the reveal?
Yeah.
I agree. By then, you could already tell they weren't really sure where they wanted to go with the
I
show.
remember.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just explain it that way. We'll just wipe it all away. Last thing, are the Street Profits Star Wars fans?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Okay. All right. Well,
Absolutely.
let me ask you this one here, and this is a incorrect question here. If the Street Profits were in the Star Wars universe, what would your catchphrase be?
If we weren't,
if you were in the Star Wars universe, Street Profits are Jedis, what would your catchphrase be?
Luke, you must want thy smoke.
Or
That's not bad. That's incorrect, but that's not bad.
may the smoke be with you.
Okay, that's not bad. That's
I
not
like that
bad
one.
either. Both are
I like it.
incorrect. Close. No, it's we want the Snoke.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you cut me
like
out for that.
How you get my cousin up there, man?
Hey, what up, homie?
I see him. He got the ring on the hand.
Brother, that's a mixture of your cousin and Lindsay without the wig.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
oh.
I tell you one thing. If that is not real hair, that is the best lace front I have ever seen.
No, I'm only
Thank you.
teasing. She's got the real hair. I got to get them before they get me. That's the only thing. And they get me quick. Brother,
man.
before we even start going on the air, they start in on me.
Yeah.
So I got to get them
Hey, I
before
gotta
they get
be-
me.
Yeah.
He said, I got to come right with that mental warfare, dog.
Got to get them. Got to.
Doing it with the guest still here. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Well, guys, it's been a pleasure having you guys on the show. And again, much, success to you guys and what you guys are doing. Please keep it up. And, again, if ever there's a time where you want to know if Devon wants to smoke, I'm just going to say one word: testify. That should all be said right then and there.
Let's go.
Let's go.
go.
Thank you guys. Appreciate your time.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Good stuff. As we
Nice.
expected they would be. It's not like we're
So
like,
nice.
Street Profits are going to be on.
And you know what the great thing about it is with those guys is that exactly what you see is exactly what you get.
Mhm.
They are very down to earth, very funny, charismatic, and just everything with those guys. They really do. Fun to be around. Very lightly and very livening things up in the locker room, and it really is. It's a great time with those guys.
For sure.
And now you know that you can geek out over Star Wars with Montez.
Now I know I could. I mean, don't get me wrong. Now I'm not like an Star Wars expertise type of thing where I can tell you what the Klingons are saying and all of that, or identify.
Did you say the
some of
Klingons?
Klingons, is it the Klingons?
That's Star Trek.
Ah, shucks. See, I messed up. Good God. Lindsay, don't dump your head down. Listen, I get them mixed up sometimes, so you got to forgive me.
It's okay. You're old.
I love it.
It's older fella there.
I love it. I think that's great. And I'm sorry to cut you off for the Snoke, but that was too good. And you got saved from a Photoshop this week, Devon.
That's true.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, the Snoke this year.
Ah, yes, that could have been me.
That's you. Yes.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not this time. No, you got saved.
But you see how I turned that around and that got Lindsay? So the next one will probably be you. I just don't have the equipment to be able to turn it around on you, but I'll get you somehow.
Yeah,
glad you don't have that.
Yeah.
Hope that
So
works
glad.
out for you. In the meantime, you need to worry about getting Lindsay
Why is that?
because Monday brings the season premiere of Dancing with the Stars and a follow-up from last week's show. Carol
Wow.
Baskin going to be performing, and we had said 3 weeks or 4 weeks for Carol.
I think
3.
we said 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Okay.
I think 3 weeks was the number we were looking for. And man, I might even say 2, but no, I'm going to say 3. I'm going to say 3.
Well, you let me have 2.
No, no. Because people might just want to see
How
how
about
much crazy this woman can be. So
what
I'm
if
going to
this-
say 3.
What if it's this 3rd episode, but she's voted off that episode? Does that count?
I think
If
that's
she's,
After they
hold
did.
on, if she's voted off the third, wait, what do you mean?
I think
Like three performances, or just three episodes.
I
She's
think
got to make it to 4, no?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that
She's
she
gotta-
has to
yeah.
start episode 4 for you to win
Right.
the bet.
Right.
Okay.
And if
Okay.
she does, if she gets cut off in 3, then that's it. You lose. You lose. I'm just saying. So here's what my thing is going to be. Okay. I thought about it, and I think, okay, that
Got you, Brian. I'm with
what
you.
she would do is we need to get that naughty schoolgirl look. Okay, have that with the glasses, just like in Van Halen back. What was
for
that?
Teacher.
Hot for Teacher. Okay, that same look, but the underwear that we were talking about, the tiger,
The Joe Exotic Tiger.
yes, she has to wear those with the schoolgirl outfit.
Oh, match.
Well, I mean, you could, but
Well,
the-
hold on, Mo. You look
I mean-
disappointed. You look disappointed.
So like,
You look disappointed. You looked at like, in other words, you look like it should have been more. You're looking like I should have made it suffer even more. I think, hey, that's a win-win for me.
okay, hey, okay, sure.
That's a compliment,
Sure.
Lindsay. That's a
I know.
compliment.
That's what I'm saying. Sure, I'll do it. Fine, that's fine. Either way,
To
we
an
both get
extent,
the
he's
underwear.
correct. You didn't seem like the most, although it will not be, it doesn't look like it's going to be an immediate win, because the Tiger King underwear is a big deal. It sold out in the first day that it was offered. So there will be more,
Really?
but we may not be able to get to it right away.
Well, that's not true, because I'm going to say this. There are a lot,
Did you order some?
and you guys, last week's show, we had a preview of what they look like.
Mhm.
So if you ever notice with women, underwear and things like that, especially Victoria's Secret, or even, the little like Spencer's and things like that, you can actually get those type of underwear. It may not be the exact same thing, but I'm definitely sure you can find something very similar.
Okay. I mean, but we kind of want Joe Exotic's
I
face
want.
on the crotch.
Right, but if we got to wait 3 to 4 weeks before they come in after she loses, and I say after she loses, then it's kind of like I don't know, it kind of defeats the purpose, don't you think?
Maybe.
Could
But
be.
at the same time, we could kind of just hang it over whoever loses for quite some time. That we haven't forgotten. We know you owe us. I don't know.
Now hold
You
on.
never
Now,
know when it's going to show up.
Well, remind you, the schoolgirl outfit. It's got to be the little shirt with the tie in the middle.
You want to lose followers? That's what's happening here.
No. We're gonna gain followers, and
Oh, no.
then on top of that, then it's that little skimpy little, secondary thing on the bottom there. That even when you stand up, those Joe Exotic underwear still show. As far as I'm concerned, that's my hot for teacher.
Okay.
I was kind of waiting for this to go into Devon mansplains women's underwear. That's kind of where I was accidentally expecting it to go.
Well, they kind of went that way. You just didn't realize it.
Brian's rooting for Lindsay on this one.
Oh, thank you, Brian. You're
Oh,
my friend.
Brian, what a kiss ass.
I like him.
Brian
We're
just wants to
friends.
see me in some tiger underwear.
Who doesn't?
Be happy
Who doesn't?
that she's not changing her stipulation that you have to wear the schoolgirl outfit too.
Listen, I mean, I could.
I
You might
could.
not like what you see. The red cups that she's drinking probably would have to triple if I put on a little outfit like that, just for the simple fact that her eyes might be scarred for life. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if we have to see it though, everybody has to see it.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm changing my stipulations then.
Listen,
Schoolgirl outfit across the board.
listen.
Joe
If she
Exotic
makes
underneath.
if she makes it to that second round, I'm gonna have to show up at Dancing with the Stars and pull a Nancy Kerrigan. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm gonna have
Oh
to
my
pull
goodness.
one.
All right, so
Just
we'll
bring a tiger.
see. We'll have an update next week. Hopefully, at least for Lindsay's sake, she can last a week or two before.
Come on, Carol. Come on,
yeah.
Carol. You can do it.
Come on,
Although-
Carol.
Come on, Carol. You can do it.
There have been
Come on,
people
Carol.
that, like in previous seasons of the show, there have been some that have really good first or second week dances, and then after that, they're out of ideas. Like they don't have
that's all
any
I need.
talent. So
Mhm.
That's all I-
there is a chance that she at least puts all of her strong stuff early and
Do we
survives.
know who her partner is?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Do we
know.
know who she's dancing with?
Not like
don't
I
know.
would know.
No. Yeah.
Why don't you
yeah,
guys
I
know
would-
this? I should have probably researched that because if it's
I mean, yeah.
if it's one of those strong ones, then maybe we have a chance. We
I
might
mean,
not.
you
Well,
are making a bet against Devon, so you should probably look into it.
Okay,
well,
hang on.
I look at it this way. I look at it this way. No matter how good he might be, if she bombs, makes one mistake,
Somebody's
pe-
Googled it.
the
Like it's
people
the
look.
top on the list.
Oh God!
Not-
Hold on.
I'm
Hold
You're
on.
gonna be
What,
like, oh, it's that dancer, and I'll be like, oh, I don't know who that is.
what is my thing on me if I lose? What do I have to do? I forgot.
Schoolgirl.
Well,
And wear the underwear.
Whoa, wait a minute. You can't take my God dog. Really, schoolgirl?
I think it's you almost changed the bet. You know, you said 3 weeks, and you almost went down to
I'll have
2
to
to
look
start
for it.
this conversation. So it's fair that she changes it too.
All right, that's fine.
Thank
That's right. Like I said, we might have to be off the air when this happens. If I lose.
That's when we'll do our OnlyFans account.
Well,
That'll be our debut.
Yeah, yes.
one of the questions I want to ask about that is who is going to who else is on the show?
Oh,
Sebastian.
Dance with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars.
And there's a Backstreet Boy, right?
Yeah,
Is there a Backstreet
Yeah.
Boy?
AJ, right?
sure. He was like the mustache, like the creepy mustache, like thin beard guy. Was that him?
Yeah. Oh, you
You ever
guys.
meet any
Oh,
boy
that's cool.
bands, Devon?
I'm sorry?
Did you ever meet any boy bands during your?
Yeah,
your-
Joey Fatone.
Okay.
I was
Isn't he fun?
fun guy. I was in TNA at the time and did an appearance at the restaurant called Bark at the Moon
Okay.
down in Orlando by I think they call it the Wheel or the Eye or whatever you call that over there, and on International Drive.
Okay.
And they had a big fundraiser that they were doing, and they were having some of the other stars like Alfonso Rivera and some of the other guys, TV stars that were there singing karaoke. And my karaoke pick was "When Doves Cry" by Prince.
Yep.
So Purple Rain type of deal. So I remember doing that when Bubba and I and The Rock and Pat Patterson, Jericho, we used to all go to this place in Montreal after the show, and it was called Vocals. And we used to all get together and do karaoke there. It was the greatest thing in the world. It was great, man. We had a good time. Really, really did. And then the word got out in the locker room, and then everybody started showing up. And as soon as that started happening, the fans started showing up. So we couldn't go back because we couldn't even get into the place. They had to have security and everything kind of walk us in. So that's, and I think a lot of it had to do, because The Rock was there and everybody was in love with The Rock at the time. So, but we had fun. We had a lot of good times, and that was a good time for me.
You sing us a little something?
Yeah, no, not right now. No,
Serenade us with those beautiful pipes.
No, my voice.
When Doves Cry?
Not right now, Eileen. I love it, but I can't do it right now.
Come on.
No, Chris.
Some vocal warm-ups.
No, I can't do it. No.
Give us a sweet, sultry voice.
You're my first. You're my last. You're my everything.
Did you find the list there, Lindsay? Save us from this awkwardness.
Okay. Oh, I did, but I don't think it's current. Hang on. No, keep talking. I almost did.
I'm not singing. I need the music in order to sing. If you can play the music and find a way to do that while we're doing it, I'll do it.
Oh, you go on tempt me? You want to tempt me on that one?
Hey, listen, if you can find it.
Do you know what he does for a living? He could find
Yeah, I
you the
know. I
music.
don't even know why I did that. I'm going to stop typing.
Okay.
Stop
Okay. Dancing with the Stars, 2020.
stop
Celebrity
typing.
cast it out. Let me find the list. Okay. Okay. Ready?
Mo, stop typing.
What? What are you talking about? I have stopped typing.
You guys. She's listed as animal activist Carol Baskin.
Well, what's she going to be labeled? Murderer? What?
That would be the right title for her. I mean, someone that got away with it. I mean, she should be on the same line as O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Super Bowl champion Vernon Davis, Caitlin Bristow from The Bachelor, Anne Heche, is that how you say her name?
Yeah.
Sky Jackson. Oh, I like her. AJ McLean, Jesse Metcalf, Nelly.
Oh, really?
Olympic figure skater. Oh, they always do well. Johnny Weir.
Hmm.
That's just some of them. Okay, there you go.
So
Wow.
it's like, I don't care.
Wow, I'm looking forward to hear. I'm looking forward to seeing Nelly. And the great thing about it is, I mean, you see him do a little bit of this and that in the videos, but you've
Yeah.
never really seen him sing. So, I mean, dance.
Oh,
So
dance.
that's
Okay.
gonna be interesting to see Nelly do that. That's gonna be because I remember Master P was on there, and he just did a couple of these with the shoulders, and people danced around him. So, stop. What? Come on, man.
Yes. Yes.
I can't hear my headset. It went blank. I went off.
Oh, yeah, right.
Nah, see, it doesn't happen.
It's the karaoke version, so no copyright rules that were in.
Gotcha.
There's no sound, which is a good thing. So
I hear the sound. You guys not hear the sound? Lindsay, do you not hear the sound?
No, actually, I don't.
Oh, son.
So here's what you got to do. I tell you what, we're gonna stop it right here, and next week, if you can get it going, I'll do it. How about that?
Oh, I'll get it going.
Okay.
Oh, I'll get it going.
Okay, you do it. I'll do it
But
next
I will
week.
get it going.
I will get it going.
Okay.
Yep. I'll start off.
I know what I did wrong. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Oh God, here we go. We have a
A
show
little
to
warm
run.
up. We should warm up on air.
We have
Warm
a
up.
show to run.
This is the show now.
Come on, sing it.
The sweat
this
of
part.
your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture a dream if you can? The courtyard and oceans and violets are blue. Animals strike like curious poses. They feel the heat between me and how can you just leave me standing? Come on, the lonelier world is so cold. Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Come on, why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry.
Yeah. Well done. Well,
Oh, that was beautiful.
I didn't think
Thank
you were
you.
going to do it, so I give you all the credit
good.
for that.
Hey, let me tell you
Proud.
something. If that gets us more viewers and all of that and so forth and so on, then what
Hopefully.
the hell? I'll do one every week.
Well, we don't
Just
need
to
to
hear
do that
Devon.
part. That's
Sure.
it.
I mean,
I'll
hold on. I can play the drums in the back of me while I do it too. Boom, boom, bop.
I say, why not?
Okay.
Get a little
Okay.
even another harmonica in front of your mouth so you can do the harmonica.
Oh, I
too.
can do
Oh,
that
yeah.
and play the jump and then sing. There
You already did the harmonica. You did it flawlessly.
you go. You see what I mean? Not
Yeah.
to mention the singing and don't ask me to dance. So if you do that, then I don't lose. I lost everything. If you ask me.
Well,
I've lost everything.
Fantastic.
So what is going on in everybody's world? So Brian, he sucks up to Lindsay, but he sucks up to you as well. Good job.
Well,
It's
thank
okay.
you, Brian.
It's okay, Brian.
Thank
We all
you,
have our
Brian.
flaws.
I didn't think Devon would do it, so he actually earned respect from me right there.
I actually.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
It was one of the. It was.
courageous.
It wasn't. Michael Jackson is my favorite singer of all time, but it was just so weird because I could never hit those high notes that Michael could hit. No, I lost my voice a long time ago.
You just gotta squeeze down below a little bit.
Listen, I'm done having kids, so what the hell? I might as well.
That's the spirit.
Brother,
That's
6. Let me tell you, 6 is
right.
enough. I don't need any more.
Gosh. One is enough. I don't need any more.
I know, right? Some people said 1 is enough. Good God, I went for 5 more after you.
You did.
Yes,
Good
I
job
did.
with the math. Yes.
Yes, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Mathematician, you.
I tend to do that from time to time.
What? Be good at math?
Both.
Okay. Yes.
But nothing's going on in my world. It's just everything is normal. We're having a good time doing Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, and then coming home and playing with my kids, and just having a good old time. Just enjoying life right now, even during these times with this pandemic. It's been a blessing for me, and it's unfortunate because I know it hasn't been that way for a lot of people. And but like I've always said, one of the greatest things about this pandemic for me, in terms of, is because I'm home with the family a lot more than what I would have been if I was on the road. Because WWE, we're on the road, oh man, 300 days out of the year. And even as a producer, you're even on the road even more. And so, with that being said, um, with everything that has been going on with the pandemic, it's allowed me to be home and watch my girls grow up and help my 18-year-old get through this year with this crazy pandemic of coronavirus, having to finish his senior year. And then again, training at the wrestling school with my twin boys, Terrence and Terrell, and then of course the rest of the students, which I'm very happy to say that Devon Dudley Academy is growing, and it's really, really good. Very, very happy with that. We've got about now 25 students and growing.
Is
And
that why my
so,
application hasn't gone through?
well, that's why. And it takes a little bit of
Okay.
time for us to get
I was waiting to get
so,
accepted to
so,
Devon
listen,
Dudley
you're
Academy.
always accepted. You don't need to put in an application. Maybe that's it. See, I put your application aside because you don't
Okay.
need one.
You
All
cut
you
through
have to
the
do is
red
come
tape.
in. You cut right through the red
Man,
tape.
I feel like so special. I'm a celebrity. I think we should start. If I would like to come be a part of your school.
Listen, you come on down. We're in Winter Park, right off of Forsyth, 3 minutes away from the Performance Center. And I will say this: if you do a good enough job, I might put in a good word with Matt Bloom, who's the how would you say, director or
Head
head
trainer
guy,
or
head
something.
trainer
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
in NXT, and maybe I can get your job over there.
Oh man.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
let's do it.
yeah, see, you'll be closer to me. That way I can be up there and sit there and tell you how bad Carol Basket did and how bad you
Carol
lost. And you
Basket
had to,
could take a
yeah,
back body drop better than
Carol
you.
Basket.
yeah.
Yeah. That's how you
So,
motivate me.
tell me how your school works there, Devon. So, if somebody's really good, like, is this a 6-month course, 12-month
Yeah.
course? They keep training until you say, "Hey, get on out of here." How does that work?
No, well,
It's been 5 years. I haven't
no,
advanced anywhere.
well, it's a 1 year deal with at the school. 1 year for 3,500,
Okay.
and you can pay it all up front. And if you cannot pay it all up front, then you can put 500 down, 250 a month for 1 year.
Mhm.
And we will do whatever we have to do to give you the necessary tools and being able to go out there and learn the game of pro wrestling. We teach psychology. We teach the way how you're supposed to handle yourself in and out of the ring, and of course, the fundamentals of being how to be a wrestler. We also specialize in core training to help you get in shape to make sure that you can do what we're training you to do. Oh yeah, we got a couple of
That's
those
why
in
that's why the camera's right here.
there.
My
And the-
core is real weak.
Oh, your core is good. I am not even worried about you.
Oh,
My
But
core
yes,
you know,
boom. That's how bad it is.
but yeah, they can come
core.
down, Devon Dudley Academy. You come on down 2720 Forsyth Road, Unit 318, Winter Park, Florida, and just come on down. And if you want more information, call us at 407-790-7800. And you do that, and if you really want it and you're interested and you're being serious, come on down, and we'd love to have you.
That's
Me,
awesome.
I'm serious. I'm gonna do it.
Come on down.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, so we haven't done this in a couple of weeks. Who's most likely?
Yes.
We'll wrap up today's show with this here.
You guys know that Red Soul Cup
170.
sold a lot more than mugs. I'm just saying.
Lindsay, we'll start with you. Who can fall asleep anywhere? Out of the three of us, who can fall asleep anywhere?
Ooh.
Me.
Devon?
Can I pick
I
myself?
don't know about that. I think that would be me. I think Lindsay can control it. I can't. I can't. Boy, let me
What?
tell you, I'm in a car ride or I'm just somewhere sitting down, relaxed, and out cold.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Devon. Can I change my
Yeah, I'm out cold. Cold.
I'm gonna reluctantly agree, even though my first reaction was me as well.
Oh, we're
Really?
so similar.
Yeah.
It's great.
I was just telling somebody the other day about flying, and how I am out by
Is
the
that-
time they even do the announcements. I'm just like,
That's me.
headphones on.
Yep, gone.
That's the
Yeah.
first thing that popped in my head when you asked that question. Is as soon as I sit on the plane, I'm like, and then I wake up and we've like touched.
Yeah.
You know, we're down. It's
But
crazy.
whether it's the car or whether it's the airplane, I'm out. It's something about that. Something, and I can fall asleep anywhere.
Okay. All right.
That sounds like a
We
chat.
all win.
To fall asleep at the Devon Dudley Academy.
Listen, there has been moments where they've been doing a spot.
You know what? I will
That
say,
can give off the wrong message, though.
even at Comic-Con, he's done that mid-sentence talking to a fan. He's like, yeah, I really, you should come on down and Devon. You want that autograph?
Yeah. I didn't think Lindsay caught me.
Mid-autograph, he's like,
Yep.
and that's my is that line. Yep, that's part of my autograph.
Look, Lindsay's room is usually right next to mine. So I'm hearing all sorts of banging, dropping elbows and tables breaking and all of that. The girl is in your room. The girl is actually trying to get ready to come to my academy. This is crazy.
Yes,
she's in her room tearing up the furniture and everything.
Hear that.
I hear cops knocking on the door. Lindsay, you got to keep it down in there. It's crazy. I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep. So I fall asleep at Comic-Cons. Wizard World.
I didn't know that was why you didn't tell me.